Low-key just wanted to use my master's degree.
Yo, this looks beautiful from the back.
Right now I'm jogging.
Right, you're
Hopefully
jogging.
I'm doing a great job jogging.
Yeah, you're jogging right now.
I'm Taiwo and I just got help.
Superstar Jani, and I just got help.
Hey guys, welcome to the Get Help podcast where I invite my guests to get help. Season 1, baby! So today, guys, we've got...
My mum calls me Taiwo.
Okay, we got Taiwo here!
My name is Ty. My mum calls me Taiwo. My name is Ty Karun. I'm an artist, musician. I would help businesses get more customers. That's what I'm known for. So yeah, that's me, man. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming on the show,
I
Taiwo.
appreciate it for the invite.
You, sir?
It ain't nothing but something Superstar Jani, baby girl. I don't fight, but I just might. And yes, that is my intro.
And then for those who don't know me, I'm Charmaine Chanakira, a licensed psychotherapist and an artist. Welcome. So guys, what we're going to be doing today is making some art, making you guys cry.
I'm getting help.
So we're getting help.
And getting help.
We're getting help.
Yes. So, well, basically, let me introduce the Get Help podcast since this is the first episode. The Get Help podcast is basically about me sharing, I guess, art with my fellow creatives. We're going to be making some artwork, and it's going to be very mindful, very demure, very cutesy.
Okay.
And hopefully it's going to be helpful for you guys on the other side.
I'd love to ask you a question.
Go on.
It's okay with you. Like, what's your intention? Like, what do you want to get out of this podcast?
What do I want to get out of this podcast? Do you know what it is? I low-key just wanted to use my master's degree.
Hey, yo.
Psychology.
Yeah, I studied to be an art psychotherapist, and obviously it was kind of not a race, but like a choice between pursuing my, I guess, degree as an art psychotherapist or going for my passion, and that's being an artist. And I kind of picked the artist route because I feel like that only comes once in a lifetime versus I can be a therapist at any other given point.
Okay.
And I also wanted to make art more valuable than just obviously creating beautiful paintings. And I wanted to be able to kind of share that with other people. And obviously this podcast, I also want it to be where we can be value to others as well. So you share your experience of what it's like to be a content creator, funny guy, Zimbabwean man, and you being a content creator, funny man, dad, and all sorts, and how like we can be of value to others instead of just, I guess, gatekeeping all of our industry secrets. So hopefully this is what we're gonna get on this podcast today.
We said your master's in what?
Art psychotherapy.
Yeah, today we're gonna drop a TM again.
Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into art psychotherapy, but basically art psychotherapy is a way to help others using the medium of art. So it's great for people who are non-verbal, autistic, or have the vocabulary to speak about their experiences, trauma, or like emotional health.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's used a lot in schools and like hospitals, wellness clinics, and here today with you guys.
No, I appreciate it for the invite, honestly, man. Honestly.
What did you guys think when I invited you? What did you get from art therapy?
I thought that you just wanted us to dive deep, so we'd probably give us some sort of task, and then we're gonna just have to psychoanalyze what we create, something like that. So yeah, I'm open. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, and I thought when you sent through the brief and the concept, I was like, yo, this is so cool. I thought it was generally just cool. I was like, yo, this sounds lit, yeah. We're talking emotions and drawing and painting. And then like on a deeper level, I was like, yeah, why not? Plus your works is crazy. I love your work, so here we are.
Thank you. Are you ready to cry today?
No, not really. Actually, maybe.
I ain't jumping on test today, man. Unfortunately.
Get some.
That's disappointing, but okay, it's fine, whatever. That's what you say now. Each card has a different emotion. And I'm going to ask you to pick one of these cards. And then that's going to be the basis of what you're going to make today. Or that's going to be like the foundation. You don't have to make anything that is exactly like this, but just something to help you or inspire the artwork.
Okay.
And the one rule of art therapy club is you don't have to make anything perfect. Okay. It is whatever comes out of you today, it is what it is. It's not about the aesthetic, it's about the process of the actual art making and you having time to sit with yourself.
Bet.
And obviously in our shared space. So give yourself like a minute or two to just pick a card that you might resonate with.
Okay, cool. And it has to be what we resonate with right now.
Right
in this
now,
life
in this
that we're
very
living
moment.
In this very moment,
I
right?
found
moment
mine. I found mine. You just
Found
dropped it
it.
right.
Well, already?
Yeah, you found
Well,
it.
let me cook a little bit, bro. Like,
I found mine.
in this moment. Wait, like in this moment is in life or like right now?
What you bringing in this room today with you?
Oh, okay.
I mean, in whatever you're feeling, whether if it's out of this space or in this space, it could be what you came in with or what you have right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in this moment, whatever's going on in your life, you can pick one of those cards. I've got 2.
You're painting as well, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make something. I don't know if I'm gonna paint.
Okay, cool.
Take this one.
Okay.
Do you have more options?
I feel like might be a mix, of 2.
Okay,
Ooh,
pick
can
2
we do
then.
that?
Go on then.
Yeah, we do
We
it,
can do
right?
that, yeah?
Okay, YOLO.
We can do that,
Hey,
yeah?
YOLO,
I've
bro.
got 2.
That adds a little 1, 2,
And then,
little
like-
sauce to this.
Alright.
What does that mean again? What does that mean?
Resentment.
Yeah, resentment. What does it mean?
Let's flip the
I
card.
want to ensure that it's aligned to what I have in my mind right now.
Ooh,
I
actually.
about this.
Nah, wait, let me bang 3. I know I'm changing
You
this
want
bit.
to bang 3?
Because it's a mix of this.
Okay, fair.
Okay, I'm just
Right?
choose 2.
Not this one, that one. Yeah.
Ty, you locked in?
I'm locked in. Well, he's doing 3.
I had to
Go on,
bang
then.
3 because I'm like, yeah. I had to bang. Ooh.
You break, you pay. What did you
And it
break?
looks expensive as well. And even don't worry about that. Focus. Let's concentrate.
So I chose gratitude and I also chose resentment. Yeah. The first card I chose was gratitude because honestly, right now where I'm in life at the moment, things ain't perfect, but I'm super grateful for where I am, like the people in my life, just the energy that I'm exuding and what I'm receiving recently has been grateful. I went to have my birthday recently, and Pisces gang.
More life.
And it was like a great time, celebrated with some of my close friends, and yeah, it's been a proper nice vibe recently. I also chose resentment because I feel like we'll all have like a little bit of a yin and yang to us, you understand? And I feel like even some of the music I've put out, etc., I kind of express myself in 2 ways. One is like a side of me which is more of a like high level, best version of myself, aspiring to do great things. And the other one is that I let my emotions flow. Like if I'm feeling low, if I'm feeling this, I allow it to express. I express that in a way that I feel true and real. So I just thought I'll be able to create something that will reflect both sides. Resentment, I'm not sure that's the right word I was looking for, but I felt like I could probably look into it and see if I can bring something out of it. So yeah.
And you, sir? We've got 3 here.
Yeah, I had to. I went for 3 because I was like, nah, 1. I was gonna put joy, but then joy, and then I'm like, nah, there's these other feelings as well. I was like, let me. Then I ended up putting back joy, and I was like, no, these 3 here. So I actually went for positive, anxious, and hopeful. Would you say positive and hopeful is the same thing though? Nah, not like. All right, I'll describe why. I'll say I went with positive first because I think I'm in a period in life now. I'm quite positive about a lot of things that are happening. And I've been working on, let's say, my craft for a minute, and then all of a sudden, I think God just went, all right, cool. Let's turn up the notch a little bit. Let's see what you then do here. So I'm motivated and all these sort of things, and then that's making me hopeful as well. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's making me, so, yeah, in the feeling, that's making me hopeful for, like, okay, cool, things are working if I just keep at it, because like regular day-to-day life, sometimes you go through so many barriers, but me creatively, I've always said, nah, that's gonna save everything, that'll solve everything. So now I'm even more hopeful. But then now that's come with a little bit of like anxiousness. You're like, but a lot of things that I was fully in control of now, certain conversations, it was me. Now it's like, now it's like a bit more of a wider team. So you're like, and the wider team that I've been building for a while as well. But then now you're like, oh, hang on, now I really gotta leave a lot of things into a lot of people's hands a little bit. So you're like, okay, maybe I'm a control freak.
Do you know what? I hear that. I actually hear it. When it's just down to you to make things work, everything is on you. So you can trust yourself to hold your baby, but when there's other people around, it's more difficult to kind of like let that go.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will relate to you as well. I feel like even I can like, resonate with some of that stuff as well. So big up you, man. I respect it.
So I picked brave and acceptance. Brave because I'm definitely putting myself out of my own comfort zone. 1, I hate public talking. 2, I don't like being the center of attention, and I've literally chose to be the center of attention while starting this podcast. And acceptance is just learning that it's okay to not have this right today. And it's okay to for it to be what it is. Because there's so much room for growth and room for more things beyond today's table. So yeah, that's just me this year. I'm trying to do things that make me feel uncomfortable so I can, I guess, gain more skills and be the better version of myself.
You are a great public speaker though.
Yeah, I was like,
I've seen you.
You not just gas me!
No, I've seen you in so many different lights in front of bare people in this room. You're quite good, so I don't think you should. I think that's in your comfort zone. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, so I'm being brave. I'm trying something new, and I'm trying to allow myself to be heard as well. Because usually I just kind of don't. I'm happy to sit at the back and listen. So I'm being brave, putting myself forward and talking.
woo!
Right.
Here we are.
This tea's running low though. I can't let that's my fuel right now.
The tea is running low.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, man.
Okay, you know what? Sophie,
Can we get some help?
Don't abuse my assistant.
Can we get some help, please?
Sophie.
The tea.
Sorry, big up Sophie though with the camera. Big up Sophie. The tea.
Don't abusing my assistant.
Everyone has a cuppa, but this is it's helping me out.
There's nothing in there no more.
So the next part of this podcast is getting everyone to be creative. So I'm going to invite my guests over there to get their little trolleys of goodies,
Woo!
slap on their aprons, and then actually get into some art making.
Can we pick up the attention to detail? Look at the attention to detail, bro.
Superstar?
Yes. Yeah. I remember.
Is it a good time to say that I'm slightly colourblind? Slightly. Because
Yeah, figure it out.
you see me doing something slightly, not crazy. I know my red's blue, yellow, I mean, but like slightly. So if you guys see anything like crazy in terms of my colour choice, just forget that.
So what we have in the trolley is we've got some arts. Let's shamelessly plug them so they can sponsor us.
Amen.
I can't pronounce it, but this is it. Oil pastels, felt tip pens, pencil colours. We've got some clay, got a nice little clay wheel here, and some clay tools. And then on the table, we have some canvases, we have some paper, more clay. Whatever you're fancy to work with today is completely up to you. And we'll take a minute to decide.
Is this, what's this called, clay?
Yeah.
You're
You're feeling clay?
Can you put clay on the canvas?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Canvas clean clay.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not touching no clay, I can't lie.
So my guests are gonna have about 40 minutes to make some artwork. And then after that, we're gonna talk about what they've made and how it's made.
Am I doing abstract? Am I doing abstract or am I doing it with little...
Listen, do whatever you fancy doing. Like, there's no rules to this.
You know,
It's
I'm a little
whatever
bit
you're feeling
nervous.
today.
I'm a little
But
bit
before
nervous.
you start, I want to get us into like a mindful mind state. And we're gonna do some progressive and muscle relaxation.
Am I standing or am I standing?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, you guys ready? He actually said we look like monkeys. It's kind of rude.
No,
He said that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out if this.
I don't mind sitting down for you, though. I don't mind.
No, stand up, man. You know what I mean?
You sure, yeah?
I'm thinking, what's the frame inside? We're all even in the frame, or is that?
Are you even in the
Are you
frame? Was
even
it
in
just
the
your
frame?
chest?
Cameraman, what's going on? We good? We look... Yeah? Alright, come on. Let's get it
Or
cracking.
from that angle. This angle will make
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This, I invite you to close your eyes. We're gonna do just a little muscle relaxation.
Well, right now, yeah.
Yeah, right now.
I bet.
So I'm gonna close my eyes as well. So if you look silly, yeah, just let us know.
Let me just have fun back up.
All right. So I invite you to take a deep breath in, another deep breath out. Another deep breath in, another deep breath out. I just want you to move your body in any way you feel is natural to you, whether you want to stretch up or down, or like wiggle a little bit. Just kind of relax your body in any way you feel like it needs. Then we're going to start from our ankles. You're going to lift your foot up and you're going to twist your ankle.
Are we closing our eyes? Because
Yeah, you can, I mean, if you want to
oh,
open it, you can.
yeah,
Oh,
balance.
You're going to twist your ankle.
I don't know what I was
Just
doing.
stretch your ankles.
One side or two sides?
And then we're going to move to the next side.
I don't know why I started bending down. I was confused.
Why are you bending down?
No, go start the ankles. I thought you're gonna do that straight.
Yeah, we're going to get there.
My left ankle is not as fluid, fam. Boy, this is working.
Yeah, we're going to flex the toe up and down.
All right, I need to spread.
Yeah, we're getting into a mindfulness state. Then we're going to switch foot. Then take another deep breath.
You encrypt it?
Need some new ones too. And now we're gonna focus our energy on our calves. We're gonna flex our feet again. And get a deep stretch into your calves. And then now we're gonna stretch our thighs, our hamstrings. So, whatever you do.
I missed this out in the
stretch
gym this morning, so this is actually ideal.
your hamstrings.
I had to rush her, so.
And hold that for another deep breath. Another deep breath. And then I'm going to switch legs. Deep breath. And then now. Another deep breath. And then down. We're going to stretch. Touch your toes if you can. If not, please don't crack your back too hard. But whatever feels relaxing to you.
Might do some burpees.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to
By
say something.
yourself. Then we got our hips around. Some wide circles.
This is proper, you know. It's about we better draw something crazy right now.
Yeah, we need to get you in a relaxed state. And then the other way. And now we're going to move to our shoulders. Roll them back. Take a deep breath in. And then a longer breath out. And then a deep breath in. And a long breath out.
How does it look?
I'm trying to think about what's going on now.
This is part of the work.
Cut that.
And then we're going to rotate forward. How's it looking? It's actually looking hella weird. And then we're just going to stretch our arms. And the other side.
Yeah, my bones are crackling.
Get you relaxing and big stretch back. And then one big hug. And then tell yourself that this is a safe space for you to be in.
This is a safe space for me to be
You're in
in.
a safe environment and you're in good hands.
I'm in good hands.
And I'm in good hands.
I'm in a safe environment.
So yeah, your 30 minutes or your 40 minutes starts from now.
I appreciate that. Is it 30 minutes or 40 minutes? 'Cause
Producer, how much time do you have?
okay, so we can get cracking, yeah?
Yeah. So we got 30 minutes. Producer's gonna be on the clock. And in
Say
this
less.
space, we can be silent or we can talk, whatever you feel like sharing.
Let's have a little chat, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah?
How's everyone's well-being, though? What's going on in people's life right now?
Yeah, innit?
Yeah?
Oh, no, I got something for you actually. Resentment. I think I know the definition for that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not a definition,
Yeah.
but like, say like you're always telling me, yo, don't go to that store every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like going to that store every Tuesday.
What store are you talking about, though?
But I don't know, bro, some corner shop or something. Like that. I know my example.
Bad
Like,
store. It's not
Made
really-
life much easier for you there.
You didn't see that.
it's for best.
You didn't see that one there, but that came out a little bit heavy.
And then I keep going to the store every Tuesday, and you keep telling me off. Then you gain some sort of resentment because I'm not listening. Something like that.
Okay.
Did I just use the word to define what the word means?
A little bit.
I don't know, bro. Like,
A little bit. But it's all right. I appreciate the effort. When I think resentment, I guess it was, you know what? I feel like the resentment came from a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now, I procrastinated on for a while. So I guess it's more resentment. There's a version of me that's resentful to the other version of me. Like, why did it take so long? Kind of like,
Renting yourself.
yeah, so it's like a lot of my stuff is like kind of like dual, internal. I used to say battle, but now it's more like versus myself. But that's kind of self-destructive. I want to integrate both sides of me.
Or what else do you do when you are like in a position where your mental health isn't good?
Um,
Or what
I could
do you
only-
usually do when you're in like a bad mental space?
I didn't accept that I was in a bad mental space. What I used to do is that I used to find external things to stimulate me and distract me, like almost like escapism. That makes sense. Now, I just call it out for what it is, and it's like, okay, I'm feeling this way. Why? And get down to the root of it. And then once I get down to the root of it, I start thinking about what habits or what actions I can take that will essentially just take a positive step towards where I want to feel like, what I want to be like, kind of vibe.
What about you?
If I'm in a certain state,
Yeah.
I think the first phase, I'll start procrastinating, which then makes me hate that I keep procrastinating, or I'll end up sleeping a lot. Yeah. If I'm in a certain mind space, my mind ain't right, I'll start sleeping a lot. And then I'll hate the fact I'm sleeping a lot. And then I'm someone that likes to pray a bit, right? So I'll start praying more eventually, but I just have to like just days and days of sleeping. But I'm still naturally creative. I'm like, yo, I can't keep like this forever. I gotta keep jugging. So probably sleep a lot. Then I'll hate the fact I keep sleeping a lot and then falling behind on things. Start praying a little bit. Then I'll have those little 30 press ups. Now I'm back again. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's working.
Not those 30 press ups. At what point do you start praying? Because I find that when I'm in a poor mental health state, I find it hard to even be like mindful. I'm not religious. But I'm spiritual, so I find it hard to even connect to anything spiritually when my mind state is not right. It's just like I have to kind of really do the most to get myself out or start being spiritual. But I always find it like, when I do become spiritual, everything gets better and easier.
Yeah. Like for me, like let's say like it'll be like have a couple of days, and then like a voice in my head will be like, it'll be my own voice or maybe the spirit. They'll be like, oh, that's cool. Keep going, man. You're making the devil happy. I'm like, yep, right. All right. Get my hands together. Start praying a bit. But then when I'm praying, it's more so like I'm expressing how I feel in the prayer. So I'm not more so like, now I want this to happen right now. I'm like, I feel like this right now. And then it's like a relief that's coming off my heart, you know? So yeah, man. Maybe that might be some form of therapy I'm banging without knowing. But yeah.
But I have no idea what I'm doing, and people pay me for our work.
Can you imagine? How is that?
How is it?
Yeah.
Nah, man, the art industry generally has been kind to me, but there are days when you're just thinking, what the fuck am I doing? I definitely worked hard and kind of, I guess, learned along the way.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of gap in my knowledge, and that's why I wanted to kind of make a podcast to kind of help others where I struggled. It's things like finding gallery representation, and that's a bit hard, or getting places to do your own exhibitions, or even getting funding to do exhibitions. And the pressure of constantly having to produce is quite a lot for me.
Well, do you have to always make art? I thought like it would be more like when you're ready, to be honest.
So I think I found myself in a good position where it's less pressure to do so. But I remember on my come up, to get noticed, you need to have the work, whether if that's in person or like Instagram. And then I found that quite difficult to kind of keep impressing people with the amount of things that I was doing.
Okay.
So I felt like I just had to be busy and be like painting or producing all the time. I can't produce anything, I can't make anything. And then it puts you in a position where now you're forcing it. And whenever I force artwork, it never comes out the way I like it. Or it never feels authentic to me or my experiences. I kind of like to paint emotionally, or like paint because I feel something, or I've heard something, I've learned something, versus just paint because I have to, or paint because other people want to see some work. But the also thing is you have to keep with the momentum. Like when you're doing well, you kind of have to keep going. Yeah. Well, I found the pressure to keep going.
How do you deal with that pressure?
I have to self-teach myself to tell things to F off. If I'm being honest. Like once I start feeling pressure, I have to be mindful of what I do with that time, or mindful of where is the pressure coming from? Is it from me or is it externally? If it's self-pressure, I can accept it better than it being things that are demanded from me externally. Okay. Because I feel like my time is mine, and I should honor myself more, because I grew up, I guess, putting other people's needs or wants for me first.
Again, I know a lot of creative people, and you're very humble in terms of like, okay, you achieved a lot, but I feel like even what you're doing right now, creating spaces for people, and I see that you do support a lot of like upcoming artists as well. It's a big, very good quality of yours still. Can't lie to you. Even me, the upcoming artist myself.
It's actually coming for my job, guys. This guy has been on his paint job. It's actually coming for me.
Do you know, I did art in A-level, AS.
Yeah, man,
But
there.
I quit that. As soon as they start telling me I need to start writing about this, that, I was like, man, I just came to this paint, this job, bro. Like, you're doing too much. Why are you asking me to do?
Do you know what? I fully get it now though, because I was exactly the same way. I remember in like GCSEs having to like write about different artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or even like at uni, you have to write, do bios of other artists and their work. But it's actually so much helpful being an artist to be able to retell a story or convey what's in the artwork. And a lot of the young people that I have coming here will always be like, oh no, why do we have to like tell you about our artwork? But it's so helpful when you meet collectors and stuff like that to be able to articulate what is actually going on in your artwork and what is going on internally. So I always make them go through that same practice. Whenever they come to me, I say, what's in this piece, babes? What have we made here? Because they need to be able to tell their stories through their artwork. It helps the selling process and it helps other people to connect to their work.
It's a process happening at the moment.
I'm liking that. I don't know what's happening, but I like whatever that is, bro.
Like,
I'm allowed to.
It's like, you know, the sky is always blue. My sky right now it's giving multiple colors. This is the sky right now. So we'll get to the bottom later.
I respect it.
Yeah, you know, like there's a whole, I'm trying to see creative, okay, bet.
Creative, that's just gratitude. Crazy.
Is that ice slope going down?
Yeah, I went skiing the other day still.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What was that saying?
That's just gratitude, but they're not creative, but I guess,
Okay.
yeah, we're working that one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Allow me.
Some of us are dyslexic.
It's crazy. You can't rush art though.
No, you can't.
Yeah?
But we're in art therapy light, so I can rush you in this environment.
Lad. I can't.
Because usually when I do
we'll get
it
something
with
out of this.
when we do it with clients, they get about half an hour to 45 minutes to make something.
Okay.
So what is the most difficult thing you encounter in your industry?
Being consistent. But then I know how to be consistent. It's weird. Because, you know, people tell you, what's the key? What's the key to really going for it? You just gotta be consistent, man. You just gotta be consistent. Consistency is not easy, you know. It sounds nice to say. To be like, yo, just,
Consistency is not easy.
it's so easy, you know. It sounds nice to say, yeah, be consistent. Just gotta keep doing it. And sometimes you're like, yeah, but I don't even know if this is the season I even want to be consistent. Maybe I gotta be jogging a little bit more, thinking, whatnot. But I say consistency can be something that's hard. And I think then it took me then I started finding out that actually, no, you can kind of find a way to define what you say is consistent. Like, let's say if you're someone that makes content, this all be consistent doesn't mean like upload every single day, unless your content style is something you have to upload every single day. Sometimes being consistent could be like, you know, you're doing it once a month, but when you do it once a month, it's something of quality, there's been time that's thought into it, etc., etc. So, yeah.
In my industry, that's the thing, what industry are you talking about? Because I can do quite a few things, love.
Come on.
Okay, what your day to day?
The hardest thing. Do you know what? I feel like
What is your day to day?
I might have, I don't want to self-diagnose myself, but I might have a bit of ADHD, I think.
Down there.
I think. Because I'm someone who, I'm stimulated, I get inspired by different things, and sometimes I want to do this thing, the next time I want to do another thing. So one day I might want to spend a whole week, do you know what, I'm going to start getting clients, I'm going to be on LinkedIn, I'm going to be going to networking events, asking people questions. Like, I love like connecting with people, but the next time I might just want to be in the studio, just like listening to beats, writing, creating, so and so. The next week, I might just want to chill with my nephews and nieces, you know what I mean, etc. But I think because I'm fairly humble, at some of the things I do, I guess it kind of like ticks over. But I feel like I want to see the side of me that can just really focus and really see something through to the end. And then not kind of let other things kind of die out. It's like, okay, let me just finish this, then go to the next, finish that. And then I can go and revisit and iterate things and improve things as it goes.
But what stops you from actually getting an ADHD diagnosis?
I haven't thought to pick up the phone and do it. Like, I feel like, what would it do? If I was to go and see someone about it, what are they going to tell me to do?
It might help you understand yourself a little bit better, or even understand your history a bit better.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
you know, sometimes when you're in school and your teachers are like, oh, you're so naughty and all of that stuff.
Now, my teacher used to love, man.
it's not for everyone.
What? My teacher used to love me like, raw, like at me. They used to love me back in school.
Because ADHD appears differently for different people, like especially the difference between men and women's ADHD. Like in school, the ADHD girls will probably be the ones that are the most like chatty or like gobby, but the teachers will be like, oh, you're so naughty and all of that stuff.
Okay.
You're a bit loud, aren't you, darling?
They just have ADHD and find it difficult to focus, so they distract other people because they find it hard to focus.
I feel like the version of me that
Swear
focuses
down,
for a long period of time is a dangerous version.
The one that can say hyper-focused.
Super focused. What? Me? That's crazy still. 'Cause I feel like I'm quite driven. I can see things through.
But like, I think it would be helpful if you actually do need that kind of support. It would be helpful to just go get a diagnosis.
Can I
take you ages
Just don't get help, yeah?
and get help. Go get help.
Get help, like it.
Absolutely. You can go through your GP, which is probably an easy way, or you can go through private clinics or like private counsellors that do ADHD assessments.
Yeah.
Which cost a pretty penny.
Because my thing comes in like phases though. I have like, my thing comes in like, they say like weeks. Like I'll have a week, I might be feeling low. And then like, boom, I'm on a good run for like 5 months. Then I have another week, I'm feeling mad low.
I'm just gonna start.
Then boom. Like, cause I feel like, cool, I can get some, I don't know if I can count feeling moments of like, I feel a little bit like, tired or sad a little bit. Then I'm calm after a bit. Like and then I know this particular week, so I might get in a certain phase. But for me, it's actually mad though. If the more I'm in prayer, the more I'm calm. I recognize those weeks prolong when I'm no longer kind of.
Yeah, man of God, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I was actually a gospel rapper at one point in my life, you know.
Swear down, yeah.
Why am I not surprised about Ty's gospel rapping career?
About 9 minutes left.
9 minutes left.
Bro, man,
That's not 8 minutes, bro.
I'm creating a piece of art.
It was 18 minutes a minute ago.
But
It was 18 minutes a minute
It
ago.
was 18 minutes, like 2 minutes. Nah. You man are violating. Hold on, because now it's making sense.
Oh, you man got yellow.
Now it's making sense.
Have you
It's
got
making
yellow?
sense
You've
right
got
now.
yellow.
Hold on.
That's not coming out.
Where's your water?
Bro, you're gonna.
Producers, can we have some water for Ty, please? Shake it!
This is crazy right now.
Wait, things are coming together
You
right
know
now.
what?
You gotta wait.
Nothing's perfect,
I might
and this
go-
art doesn't need to be.
I might go.
No.
Therapy is not about perfection.
I'm doing
it's
this.
about process.
You know, what you know about that? Yeah, well, you know about them things there. See the little
I love how
details
the
there?
time is going and you lot are now getting really into
What?
it.
What you
Nah,
know about them
wait,
things there?
Why are you rushing? You're making me tense.
No, I'm not asking you, but I'm thinking.
You know about them things
Guys
there?
are
Look,
talking 8 minutes, like.
behind the back thing, behind the...
How do you guys fund your projects?
Me, God, and inshallah.
In God and inshallah. God and
Some people that are curious ask me, like, how do I do what I'm doing? And to be honest, it's genuinely God and inshallah. Like, because like, I've never really, at one point I did raise funds at one point for what I was doing, but that was when I was focused on like working with startups and entrepreneurs and stuff like that. But honestly, it just grace and the fact that I can connect and I can sell myself. Like recently I picked up a client just based on the fact that I connected with her, asked her a few questions about what she does, and I just showed passion to help her get more visibility and engagement with her brand in it. So, and that then funds the creative stuff. If that makes sense.
Similar vibe, man. Literally that, man. You find a way to save up, but most of the time, man, let's just try, man. But actually, to be fair, me, I feel like I got a lot of connections I built over the years from when I started out, and just by being a good person and things align well for you. There.
3 minutes.
Nah. Maybe like an
How
extra.
much do you want?
But I want us to do 40 minutes like we said in the beginning.
So you got 10 more minutes.
Amen. Amen. We're gonna turn this around.
Trailblazing. Gotta go, man. Is there a way I can just make this just
I gave you
white?
guys the disclaimer in the beginning anyway about my colour blindness. So
How are these paints? They're new. I've never tried this brand actually.
it's smooth, no.
Yeah, no, yeah, real nice.
Pigments look alright. And that's the paint they're using.
Shout out
What
studio.
colour are we using? Most of the equipment is either from Amazon or Hobbycraft. So if you guys are feeling artsy or creative on a budget, and these are from Casa actually, but these are a bit more spenny. Tell me about your last thing you worked on. You were touring around Africa with someone special?
Oh, the speed. Like that was, bro. That actually made me want to hustle even. Like before, I was in the mode zone to hustle. But you know, when you're in there and you see that infrastructure, how these things work on a bigger level. I was in a car at one point. I was like, "Yep, As soon as I land back, we're getting to work.
Yeah.
Inspired beyond words. You're like, okay, there's levels to this. It's a youth that's just touring the world. And whatever country he's in, fam, he's like, you're just escorted by the government because they know the value that you're bringing when you come to that certain spot.
Really?
How did you get involved in that?
How did I get involved in it?
Yeah.
Bro, mostly the people in my country, bro. As in the actual people then. Because when I'm doing my own content, and then like when he was coming over to him, a lot of people were like, who can be there to show him around, who can match the same sort of energy. And my name kind of kept popping around. And then I did a video that kind of mimicking him a little bit, like, POV if he comes down. And then his team are like, well, all right then, show us what you got.
Well, they just DM'd you? Really?
Lich. I was like, okay then, here we go. All I need is one shot. Put me in the room.
And you took it?
We'll make it.
What's that? Did that help you in your social presence? Did that help you in your brand and stuff like that?
My guy.
Sharp, yeah?
And it exploded. It was a bit, I remember saying to him, appreciate that stimulus pack, my boy. You know how they say it, like a Drake stimulus pack? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the speed one is heavy still.
Yeah, how did you feel after?
I hadn't processed it. I don't think right now I've even processed it. Because as soon as I go back, I'll straight to it.
Yeah.
I gotta structure this, I gotta make sure that's in place. Wake up, joke. Wake up, joke. I swear, I don't think I've actually sat down for a minute today.
What does jogging look like for you though? What does that look like?
What is jogging?
Yeah.
To making sure my own like IP is calm. So IP is like my own sort of like content business itself. So something itself is more of a business, making sure that the teams around me are making sense. Things around me are being done.
What does that
Jogging.
look like to you?
Jogging.
Yeah.
Working. What is that? What is getting
jogging, so
active,
jogging.
like working?
Jogging is like, what does work look like to you?
What
Like
does work?
hustling.
Yeah, what does
Tell
hustle-
them, they are also asking.
Yeah, so jogging. Meaning, what
Hustling.
does hustling look like to you? You know, there's different ways to jog in this life.
Jog.
Yeah, jog.
I'm old.
Right now you're jogging.
Right now I'm jogging.
Right, you're
Hopefully
jogging.
I'm doing a great job jogging.
Yeah, you're jogging right now.
With Jani.
Yeah, exactly. You're jogging right now.
So what were we saying about jogging? What was it? Jogging.
Jogging.
Joke.
Like right now,
Yeah.
you're actually jogging right now.
You're joking right now.
Like
literally.
as we speak, you're literally
You're
jogging.
working. You're doing your thing. You
Okay.
understand?
Exactly. So, yeah, kudos to
Hey,
you.
man's not a T. I'm not looking too, man. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not looking too shabby
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
head anyway. We got
My
pencil.
man wrote down resentment and okay there, man, we took it there. give me to the art gallery, British Museum, whatever. What they called? What's the art one, the big one?
Well, like Tate.
Tape?
Tate.
Oh, that's what you said, tape.
Not
like,
tape.
But what's it, Eden Lounge or something?
Different kind of exhibition.
Okay then. So how do we dry it with like a blow dryer or something?
Sure.
Oh, is it?
We
Like,
can. I use blow dryers all the time. Wow. With your mouth, you're blowing.
Yeah, you know. I just wanted to be ready already. Yeah.
The night is up. Are we happy with the results?
No, we're gonna do a breakdown now of everybody's artwork. We can take a minute to just absorb.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling after that?
Feel good.
I'm feeling creative. I feel like I'll just create something.
Yeah, something crazy.
You know what I mean?
Gonna show the audience.
Yeah, man.
You going first? Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, how do you do it?
Yeah,
How do you
mums,
do it?
yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors,
go.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Say that, yeah.
What, best out of three or first one?
Nah,
Most
first one,
African
first
rock,
one,
paper,
go.
scissors.
Ah,
Yeah,
come
so
on.
go. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Yay! Hey, that means you go first on me.
That means you go first.
Aye. Okay, come. All right, my people. This piece is called I Tried, and so obviously the two emotions I picked was resentment and gratitude. So I initially started with drawing the sun, and this was supposed to be a wave. It was supposed to be a wave of me surfing and skiing, and yeah, it was so crazy. But the whole idea was that, and this here you see that I could have lived here, and up here it says I lived. So the bottom represents the version of me that is, okay, still weighed down by emotion, regret, certain things. I'm in my head, I'm not doing things. And the top represents the more free-flowing version of me. So as you can see, if you zoom in here, sir, yeah, this is supposed to be a character, a character skiing down. As you can see, the details and the texture of the clay. the clay represents the snow, because I was snowboarding last week and that stuff there, you understand? So this side, I lived, represents the version of me that's sliding down that mountain, doing a little 1, 2, 10 and that, you understand? Making it quite good doing it as well. And this side, unfinished. As you can see, he's very resentful, very resenting because he didn't finish it. Do you know what? The reason why I didn't finish it, because that version of me is not focused. Got ADHD.
Talk, brother.
You understand? So it's all part of the plan. So there we are, masterpiece.
Nah,
I'll be selling this for 45k in pounds, not Nigeria, not Naira, or Zimbabwean dollars.
Come on.
Message me, yo@taiwo.com.
Oh my God.
God bless you.
Wow,
very much.
sensational. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That is absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Actually, be facing it. Actually, look at piece of art.
I appreciate you,
Yeah,
sir.
man, I hear it.
And last thing, please big up my co-artists here, because they definitely inspired me with the clay.
Yeah, nah, you're
I don't know
good,
where I
you're
would be.
Now,
without
tell
you
us
guys.
more about your process and how you got to where you're going. Again, you started off with your pencil. What inspired you to go for the clay?
You guys, because you guys are ahead of me. I wasn't racing them.
Why ahead?
You know,
That's an interesting word, because he did say.
No, I'm gonna break down that ahead.
He
I'm gonna
did
break
say
down
earlier
the head.
that he felt like he was now in a rush or in a
It's true,
competition.
it's true. But I'll start with the initial question about the pencil. So I feel like with the art that I've been creating on my own, I like the whole dynamic when I'm using pencil to kind of get the shading of different like particular textures or like faces, and I like adding paint to it. So initially I was gonna make this more intricate drawing, but time wasn't on my side. I added the paint to kind of add that kind of same vibe, but when I looked at it, it just felt incomplete. If that makes sense. It felt like, because I was rushing against time, and one of the things I'm noticing about myself is that when I rush, I'm not happy with the end result. You understand it? When I looked at what you guys are doing, I thought, I could quote unquote rush, but I could make it arty. I had this clever idea to add this little, not so you can zoom in, the engraving of I could have lived in stone, and then I lived in the sun. That makes sense.
Damn.
This is why I quit art and AS, by the way, because all this explaining, it's coming off my head top. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're here, man. You know what? The favorite part is just the statements. I could have lived. I lived. I feel like it just touches on the two sides that I was speaking of. Like, this side represents the version of me that is just like, you know what? I just let go of all of the weight and just fly down the mountain, ski. And the other one is like, it's a rock. It's like, this is supposed to be a wave, so this may be like a version that's maybe sink into the ocean. You can't see it now, but yeah. So I feel like it's quite telling.
So I lived sounds like a really complete statement, like
Yeah.
it's finished.
This one here, guys, you have to really, you know, follow me. Allow me to really describe what's going on here. Okay, so look, initially, I wanted to draw the sky, you know. Then I thought, is there really clear skies? You know, what does clear sky really mean? You know. So I thought, if I had my own version of a sky, it would be a lot of colors. You know what I mean? So hence what, but there's an overall sky. Yeah, follow me. You got really lock in, yeah.
You're locked in.
So the overall sky, yeah, is the blue, and then you get hints of blue there and there. You know, green. You can see the blue. It's the blue overall sky. But my sky, there's a lot of colors, a lot of emotions that are always going on. You get me? But the blue is like, we're still living, but then while we're living, there's a lot of emotions around there, a lot of green, a lot of orange. I was even gonna put red at some points as dots, but you know, couldn't get to there. And now you're thinking, okay, that's your version of your sky. What happens before you get there? Remember, the white line down here, right? That connects us from the bottom to the top of the sky, okay? They're all interconnected. Follow me now. Before we get to the sky, and then before we get to reality now. Yeah?
Okay.
These are our brains. These are our brains. Okay? Now you have your creative side here. So you can see he's a bit, you know what I'm saying? He's a bit colored. And then you have like just your normal self, right? Then you have a bit of like the other side that no one knows. He's covered in black. Yeah?
I'm following.
He's covered in black now. So this version, this is probably what everyone sees, right? This version, this is probably what everyone can see as well. You see, that's why he's not really covered. He's covered in more color. It's like, oh, he's appealing. This side though, ain't nobody know this guy though.
Okay.
Not many people know this guy though, unless unless he falls in love or something, and then that goes to waste. But anyways, it's all interconnected into one. Now, you gotta follow me here. This side here is I think me on a normal, colorful, focused about it. And then maybe this side is like, it's like the superstar side of things. You know what I mean? See how I just sign it off with my name? What is that? How egotistical is that? Like we know I drew it, but I just had to write my name down.
Using my own therapy brain, I would say that this is the persona, this is the version of you that everybody else can see.
There you go.
And this part is the self, which is the parts that you don't share with the world, but they're still quite good,
Hello, yeah.
like how you'd be at home, and this is how people would perceive you. So this is who you are, and this is how people see you, and this is like your shadow self, which is the parts that you hide from people, and leave the parts that you don't want people to see.
Masters.
And a lot of like that ego does live in the shadow.
That's okay then. That's right.
I'm mind blown. How did you do that?
What?
Did you break it down?
She got a master's. She got a master's.
Isn't that dusty
Can I ask you a
degree?
question though?
Yeah.
Because I see like there's this quadrants there, bro. And your words were hopeful, positive, and anxiety, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm liking, it kind of feels like a tornado vibe going on over
There you
here,
go.
bro. What does that mean to you, bro?
There you go.
What does that mean to you, bro?
Bro, you see the tornado there, yeah?
Which is also in the sky.
Yeah, which is in the sky. Do you get me? So that's like
How did it get there?
How did it get there? That's what I mean. Because you remember the anxiousness feeling of like, I know what my sky looks like, but it could be a tornado just flowing around. Get me? Things I'm not in control. I can't control the tornado.
And it's coming from the black.
You get it? I can't control the tornado.
It's coming from the ego.
You get it?
But
That's
it's still
crazy.
part of the tornado
Still
that's
in
within the self and within the persona.
Heesh!
And it's leaking out. Is that the anxiety? Where does anxiety come in there?
Nah, the anxiety is like, I'm not in control right now. But I'm used
snap.
to always being
Anxiety
kind
can live in both aspects, whether if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. There's such thing as having good anxiety.
Yeah.
That's what keeps you motivated, that's what keeps you going, and it helps with fight or flight or whatever. If you had to put each emotion into a space, where would you put it?
Okay, positive, I would put it here,
Same.
right? I think I'll put it there.
No, same. Look positive.
Hopeful, psh, I don't even know where hopeful is coming into this mix here, man. Yeah, this midpoint here. Yes, this midpoint here, because you're hopeful of all things. And then positive.
Anxious.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. I was anxious. Psh. It's like, bro, you see the round here, and then see the sky at the darker side ain't even like, it's even got the hints of black in there, bro.
Okay.
But I also noticed that this side of the brain is a lot bigger than this side of the brain.
Oh damn, hold on now. Yeah, it is, So like, ooh.
Now you're actualizing your brain. Whatever's happening there, you've made it real and tangible in this world.
That's it. Look at that, I might have some discovery to do,
Honestly, keep making more artwork and see what comes up. That's the good thing with art therapy. If we had more sessions together, it could be like an evolution of something. So we can start with this piece.
What that invite? Is that invite?
Season 2, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to come back.
Season 2, we're gonna double up and make sure this is making sense. You know what I mean? So I like that.
Proper.
So here's my little clay masterpiece. So it's a bunch of talking heads or little heads, and I am here, and there's a bunch of large heads looking at me, and it's
Even smiling.
So again, it's about like I'm being perceived, I'm being seen, I'm being watched. I'm on a stage, center focused, and again, it all comes back down to my words: acceptance and brave. I feel like this little person in front of everybody, but I'm choosing to be brave. I got a little smile on my face.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's some people in the audience who are happy, some are sad, some are confused, some are bored. It's like an array of different emotions, I guess, looking back at me or like perceiving me. So it's me conquering something that I didn't think was going to be like that big or like that huge. But like even when I had my little soft launch the other day. I was so nervous, and I didn't realize how nervous I was going to be, to the point I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. It's also like little clams in a clamshell. Is that a clamshell? Oh, little clams in a shell, and everyone finds value. No, little pearls in a shell, and everyone finds value with pearls. Pearls in a clam. There we go. Yeah, pearls in a clam. So this is my clam, and I'm a little pearl.
What does it say at the bottom?
It says tee.
Yeah, I saw that tee.
It says tee because, like, besides art, my best medication is laughter. Like, I laugh through almost everything, and when I get anxious, I'm giggling. I am laughing hard, and that kind of helps me forward, because once I've gone past my tee, I can then like focus, or like I can then be a human person again. So laughing kind of helps me get rid of anxiety. And also, where I'm at is an eye. So even though there are people looking at me, I'm also quite observant of everybody else around me. So yeah, that is her. A lot of them are not happy because that's just the nature of the world. Not everyone's going to be your supporter, not everyone's going to be your fan. Not everyone's going to find this whole experience interesting. And I'm kind of okay with that, but it's just learning to sit with it as well. On initial impact, you feel it, but on a grand scheme of things, it is what it is. It's like when I first started painting, the initial impact of people liking my artwork or not was kind of like tense. Like, oh my God, are they gonna like it? But I kind of gotten over wanting people to like my artwork, and more so, I want them to find something that can either resonate or just different talking points. So they don't have to like it, but I want them to find it interesting at least. Do you know what? It's actually quite interesting. It's actually been quite interesting, like working besides both of you, because I saw how like deeply you were connecting with the artwork and how much you were getting into it. Whereas your approach was a little bit different. I feel like you had something in mind that you wanted to make. And then as you watched us progress, you then kind of got more into the therapeutic side. I felt like there was more focus on aesthetics in the initial part. And then as time went on, I feel like that's when you decided to like, okay, I'm gonna really connect with it. Let me slap some clay on. I thought those are like more organic experiences versus having an idea in your head and wanting to put it down.
Now that you say that, I definitely feel like watching you guys with the clay made me realize, you know what? I feel like I had something in mind that I wanted to do and I was going to stick to it. But I'm happy that I looked and said, you know what? Let me take inspiration from what you lot are doing and see how I can just make it better, because I felt it was missing something, and I feel like it was something that I'm sticking to what I know. So maybe it's a thing where
but that's
life lesson that sometimes take inspiration, try something new before you know it, 45k, you understand it?
Come on.
Like, yeah, we know that's crazy.
Safety is comfort. When you do something, it's because you know how to do it and it feels containing for you. So there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what you felt contained in. It was just interesting to see how it progressed to the end, like how we got here.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for the perspective.
So how are you guys feeling now? Now we've all shared and spoken, talked.
I'm hoping that Sophie can top us up with some tea.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah, I was so can really chop it up over that.
No, but on a serious note, I feel like this is actually a very creative way to kind of get to know people, because I've never met Jani till today, and I feel like just hearing you, what you do, it was refreshing. I can't lie to you. I feel good. I feel this is something that I think that you should definitely continue, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this grows. And I'm grateful to be one of the first invitees, guests to it. So yeah, man, let's get it.
Do you know what? I was anxious in the beginning, but again, I feel relieved. I'm not good with clay, so I kind of enjoyed the fact that I'm not good
Get a load of this girl.
Like with painting, I kind of know what to do now, so it's a lot more robotic. Whereas with this, I had to really interact with it with my hands and stuff like that, and kind of let it come to life on its own. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was just literally a direct image of what was happening in my brain. So I think now that I've done this, I feel relieved. I feel kind of pumped, like
ready to
do
go
this again. No, it's fun. I enjoyed it.
Is this good enough? Could you like maybe slap it on your next exhibition? You never know, innit?
Listen,
Like,
keep it, and then maybe end of the year I can do a big exhibition with all of you guys.
swear.
Okay.
Why not?
Do you promise?
Don't make promises.
All of you lot Rate your art out of 10. Tell us the best part about it and how much you sell it for.
45k, man. That's me, man.
Yeah.
I'm being reasonable, something like.
8 out of 10.
What do you
It could be
like?
better.
What could be better? If I was gonna say if I painted it, but I don't actually want to paint it. I think this is pure and perfect how it is.
I'm gonna give mine a 6.5 out of 10, and the only reason I'm gonna give it that is because I feel like it's not yet completed, but at the same time it's completed within the time frame that we were given. So yeah, and if I was to add a little bit of more detail here, get a little bit creative with a pencil, add a little bit more color, certain areas, I think it will be a solid 7.9. That's me. And how much did I sell it for? I was gonna say 45k, but I'll probably just drop it a little bit down because it's incomplete to 39k. So yeah, that's me.
She's priceless. I'm not selling her.
Amazing.
Yo, this looks beautiful from the back. I swear to God. Bro, now deeper. Now coming like,
I can't like, turn it around though. It's not.
nah, they won't be able to see it though. But
I can see the vision. I can see the vision.
Nah, it's because you won't be able to see it with the light.
I
and
can't
that,
lie to
promise.
you.
From the back here, it's like I'm in like. Nah, can you see it? Nah, you guys
Maybe
can't
that's
see
how
it.
it's supposed to.
Nah,
I can't lie. It looks
Bro, it
decent.
felt like I was in like, I don't know. It looks like a country, bro. Hold on. Nah, they can't see. You can't see it from the back there, bro. It feels like.
The way you're wobbling it, yeah, it's not secure. That clay's gonna release itself.
Crazy.
Yeah, nice. It's stuck there.
What you
It's
look?
no life.
Okay. What you look giving out?
What would you rate yours?
Me.
Yeah.
This is priceless.
And
Because
how
this
much-
is me.
And how much you selling it?
This.
Yeah.
I don't even. That's like me selling myself. You're basically asking me, would I sell my soul?
No, facts.
Oh,
Facts.
That's what you're asking me. Would I sell my soul?
That's how I price my work,
Sell
my
my
artwork.
You know.
How much is a piece of my soul?
You know. Smart. It's real life, bro.
So they ain't selling it now.
I ain't. Even
I know where it's in it. It's gone.
Well, how much you sell yourself?
I'm
45
selling my art, not my soul. I'm selling my art, not my soul. Listen, nah, bro, it's my art. This ain't my soul. I just expressed it. Get me? I expressed it.
Thank you guys for being amazing guests, and I hope
Welcome.
you've gotten some value from, I guess, this little mini art therapy session together.
I have.
Would you recommend it to a friend?
I actually will.
I'm going to.
Safi, you wanna come do this next time? I just recommended it to a friend.
Amazing.
Are we-
And that is it
are we
from the
taking a
Get Help
picture?
podcast.
I'm taking a picture like
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Everybody
innit?
plug
Like,
yourself.
comment,
Thank
and
you.
subscribe.
Like, comment,
Where do we
subscribe.
find you?
My personal page, Taikaron.com. Taikaron, so TAIKARUN. Put an at in front of it, and then you'll find me on Instagram. And then message me if I like you, I'll follow you back. If I not, then I'll air you.
Superstar Jani on all platforms.
Chanakira-san, Get Help Pod, and Renako-san.
I'm Taikaron, and I just got help.
Superstar Jani, and I just got help.
I'm Charmaine Chanakira, and this is the Get Help podcast. I'll see you at the next one.